Hey guys, real quick video showing you how to replace the hydrostatic transmission fan on your John Deere 2305 tractor. This should go for a lot of subcompacts. Your first step is going to be, of course, using the front loader to lift up the front end and then support it with jack stands, preferably two, and make sure your parking brake is set too. Give her a good shake before you go underneath. Now, this is actually going to be the lazy way because I have to get this tractor on the job right away. So your first step is removing these two 13mm bolts. I'm sorry, not remove, you just loosen them, and then you can lift that cover up and just leave those in there. And now you have good access to the fan, so you're going to remove the four 10mm bolts that are holding it on using an extension and a ratchet. And you can see mine's completely shredded. I think this is just a terrible design where they put these, especially this oil filter. I mean, I gotta add a bash plate to this thing. But now we got that loose, so I'm quite simply gonna cut the old one out. And then all I did on this new one is I ran a slit, pretty sloppy too, across the back, fully on one side, and then this side I did it just through the flat part, so not on the side. And so now I should be able to spread that enough to get it on there. And you know what, yeah, this is definitely kind of hack. However, I don't think this is ever going to fail on the hub. It's always going to be these blades hitting debris, causing a failure. So I'm going to get this on now. And I ended up using some shears and cutting it on each side and then mangling that thing out of there. Had to cut it in two places. And all back together. I did make sure to put some Loctite on those bolts. Looks good. Shield's back in place. This doesn't really prevent much from destroying it though, because one stick runs up in there, it'll chop all those veins right off. And so the right way of doing this is just disconnecting the drive shaft up on the front. Spray that with some lube first. I think you push the drive shaft back, looks like, off the flywheel, and then down and move it over to be able to slide that. But I say forget that, because the hub's not the weak link. Sticks going up and hitting these little skimpy blades is definitely the weak link. I will tell you, it makes it a lot easier. I used the Milwaukee M12, but any ratchet will do. However, having a swivel 10mm socket on there will help out, or a wobble head extension like this one. Sorry about the focus there. Since you're going in on a slight angle, so make sure when you're threading those in to hand thread them and not cross thread them. Looks good. Alrighty, well, if the video helped you out, drop it a thumbs up and consider checking down in the comments a year or two from now, and I'll let you know if that held up or if there was any problems with doing it that method. I didn't do any research on this, but I'm willing to bet plenty of other guys do it that same way, because taking the drive shaft off is just an unnecessary step when that's, the hub's not the weak link. So cut it, bolt it, done. Alright, see you guys.